Okay, welcome to a Friday episode of VAYGRIM'S. I'm very excited. I've got a convention this weekend back south, going to meet some people, and I'm hoping everything goes well. I'm hoping you're going to have a great weekend. I decided to revamp this. After fiddling with it so much last episode, I spent a lot of time when I probably should have been building to actually work on this. Now, there was a lot of suggestions put forth. One really good suggestion was put forth by a gentleman by the name of Meridud. But I'm deciding I improvised this a little bit. If this does not end up working very well, then I might end up going to one of your suggestions. Basically, you see that little quartz fiber. So this is a separate network. The only thing that is getting sent to this from the rest of the AE system is power. And I did discover that energy acceptors do conduct data along with power to the rest of the system. I thought maybe they just took in energy and sent out energy, but they do cross-connect data cables. So I had to separate it from the rest of the network using a quartz fiber right there. So this is a standalone little AE2 thing. And basically I'm using this dimensional chest because it's twice the size of a normal ender chest, as you can see. I have two import buses. These buses are pulling out from this chest. And then I have storage buses on the machines. These basically are using, insert only, using this as a storage medium. So it puts, as soon as there is available space, it puts the ore in here. Now, I've noticed a problem that I'm going to have to start rectifying, okay? All these machines are set to auto-eject on, strict output black. But for some reason, I get this, and I don't know why. And it's really aggravating me. I've been using this. I tried to keep this conduit part right here because I kind of like it. But now it's getting to where almost all of these just won't eject for whatever reason. Despite the fact that some of them will, and they see this as a viable destination. Yeah, it is basically, this is just an interface. So what I'm going to have to do, let's get this. And I've been really disappointed with the performance of the logistical sorter and the logistical transporter. I've been running across a lot of little niggling problems with mechanism, and it's starting to aggravate me. So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to do interface. Wait. Yep, I got more. Awesome. And then I need cabling. I'm going to do that. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Oh, just enough. Okay. So now it should be. No. They're not auto-ejecting. It does not see a viable destination. No, see, there is some stuff there. A little fuzzy as to why. Copper clumps. No. See? And I've got this. It's even set at a high priority. This is not a foolproof system. But it's what I've been trying to use. And for some reason, it's not cooperating. These machines just do not want. I think I'm going to actually have to get some import buses. Let's turn eject off. Let's get this. And, oh, there's no place for it. That's why it's sitting there. Okay. So it can store things. Okay. So if I do auto eject on, this machine should start filling up. Auto eject on. See, I think I'm going to have to get another storage bus and put it right here and make this the cycle point again. I'm not sure because right now I don't know how much this would hold. If this starts getting ahead, then this will, I guess it'll back up here, then here, or it'll back up here, then here, then here. I'm going to let this run for a while and see if it starts backing up. But right now, it seems to actually be working. It's going to go through and update the slots on all of those. Yep, there we go. It does not instantaneously. I think that this is a effort by Aiden C. Brady to minimize some lag. The machines do not instantaneously constantly check for updates and update. I think that they update periodically. And I think that's done to actually minimize some actually lag on clients and machines. I'm not sure. Okay, so I think this is going to work. I haven't hooked this up. I think I'm just going to leave this as usable. What was that? That's kind of weird. Okay. Strange. But whatever. I'm going to put you back. I'm going to put you back. We're going to leave this and see if it actually ends up backing up or not. It looks like that copper fixed. If you notice, by the way, these are advanced factories now. These are up to I can count 5 slots. Up from 3 to 5 slots. That's what I was trying to think. So, okay, here. See, these are not ejecting anymore. Auto eject on. I have changed that. I don't know why it flips off every once in a while. Sometimes it'll be on, but it doesn't act like it's on. Sometimes I'll turn it on, come back, and it's flipped off. So it makes me wonder. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my mind. Okay. Let's put that up there. First thing I'm going to do... Oh, wait a minute. It's an interface. No. Okay, let's see. I don't need that many interfaces anymore. Instead, what I want is one storage bus, and then I want some import. Auto crafting? Yes. First, I'm going to do this. This is going to be priority 0. If it has no place else, everything else is priority 100. If it has no place else to send something, it sends it here, right? And so now, what should happen? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Hang on. Okay, really big sneezing fit. I'm back. Sorry about that. Whew. That was crazy. It seems like right as soon as I sit down to record, my sinuses go bonkers. Okay, so these machines are backing up. Import. And I also know that what I'm going to have to do... Where did I lose it? Oh, yeah. Let's put that there. Okay. Those are being pulled out. And what I might need to do... There's a card. What is it called? An accelerator card. I'm going to get... Oh, yeah. Let's do that. That's 4 cards. One for storage. I'm gonna do one there. One in each of these. This should speed things up a little bit. I'm actually not sure if it's how much it speeds it up. Oh, it speeds it up enough. Wow, okay. So now it automatically gets pulled and pumped back into here. Now, I'm thinking... I'm already wondering if that's actually not a wise idea. Storage buses are bi-directional input-output, but something has to call for it, and I don't think another storage bus with a higher priority calls for it. So, what do I want to do? Well, first thing I want to do... Give me this. What's the recipe for that? Let's get this. I like the covered cables better. I'm superstitious. Oh yeah, it's just wool. I always forget that white wool isn't called white wool. Let's get that. Okay, I'm actually going to work on this more off camera. I don't know if this is going to get backed up or not. We're just going to have to see. See, this is one problem I'm seeing. If you get something in the first two slots, the rest of the actual inventory never gets searched. So, if you notice, see, suddenly I swapped things around. I took this away and put it in the first slot. And, yeah. So what I might actually do, I'm going to pull this extra. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the same diamond chest that we were using. Import bus with accelerator cards. Storage bus set to 0. And there we go. I think, in theory, now overflow will go into this. If it has no place to go, it will sit there until it does. This has all the new stuff coming in, like coal. That way the new stuff coming in can go here and it doesn't back up the whole system. I think that's going to work. For right now, there's no place for that to go. You know what I can do? I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, I think this set it's bigger than I would like, and it's not using the system I would like. I kind of wanted mechanism to work, but it's not. However, I think I've got main input, overflow processing, and output. So I'm going to leave it. Yep, I'm going to leave it. Okay. I need to actually set it down and walk away and make it, see how well it's going to work. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. So let's get started. Whoa. Over here. I want to put a door. Oh, that's right. See what I want to do? First things first. I want to do a... what's it called? A garage door. Oh, gosh. Carpenters. Make me, I don't know, a stack of those, please. Okay, we have a nice stack. I'm just going to do this. 8 of those should actually be fine. I'm going to get some cobble. And one thing I want to do is I'm going to get, let's see. There we go. I got to turn the step assist off. I'm actually going to get you and you. And you. I'm going to put a torch right there. Oh, wait a minute. We need to get our toolbox. Hammer. First things first. Putting that right there. Gonna get that and put it in front of it. Okay, that looks horrible, however. There we go. That looks normal. Now, I'm going to put that there just for giggles. So now, just past the torch, basically, there's a break in the water, just past the torch. There you go. Nice little hidden alcove. I am noticing one problem. Let's do this. If I put it here, I can't put it on a half. Do I have any? Yes, 1 equals 2. 3. Wait a minute, what? Okay. There's something strange going on. Hang on a sec. What's in this? Public frequency number 3. 2. 1. This isn't good, ladies and gentlemen. There seems to be some kind of an issue with the chests. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. So I have another pair that I started using, but it is set to $9.99. Now, my question is, see, this is now set to 1. It's updated. I'm just checking my machines real quick. Yep. Overflow is empty. That's empty. So this is on frequency 1. Public. Okay. Locked, yes or no. Wow. Okay. So we might have an issue here. Because I had about 4 pages worth of building materials that seem to have vanished. I didn't, like, accidentally put them on, like, 102 or something, did I? That's not even a real thing. I can't put a space in front of it. 3, 4, 5. Okay, this isn't good. So, I suspect I'm going to actually have to restart the server to see if I can actually get the stuff in here back. Let me get this. I'm going to put it back down. There's 1. That's 2. 2 is where I had a whole bunch of building materials for the slums that I may have now lost. 3 had marketplace building materials, and 4 is supposed to have black market building materials. And it doesn't. I don't have a chest in here. So let's get this and finish this. We do can't get through that. Okay. Well, let's just do it. Nope. Do it there. I'm going to do that, that. Okay. So I know what to do. Hang on a sec. It is unfortunately being hindered. Let's see. We get some being hindered by my loss of materials. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. There we go. Ta-da! So if you know where it is, you can walk through, it'll close behind you. On your way out, it'll close behind you. That's fine. Okay. So, I am going to have to... I've got access to my tools. That's at least a good thing. I'm gonna have to actually just make do and figure out later what I want to do about my lost building materials and if I can get them back. I'm not sure if I can. As it stands right now, I'm just going to make do with, let's see, let's get some stacks of nether brick. I don't think I'm going to need that right now. I am going to need that, however, because I want to get... Well, first things first I want to do... Yes, I almost left my saw. Whoopsie. Basically, what I want to do is get started with just a basic floor. And we can inlay patterns into it later. We can, you know, put patterns or whatever into it later as we want, as we see fit. Where is that? There we go. Okay. So now what I want to do... Whoopsie. Okay. Oh, so I got plenty left. Awesome. Okay, now what we need to do is turn this on. Right about there-ish. Okay, technically nothing can actually spawn in here anyway, but this is at least a start. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make a metric ton of covers that I'm going to line the walls and the ceiling with. I'm actually going to do that. It's going to be very tedious, but I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what we're working with. I like it. It's nice and dark. If you'll notice, by the way, it gets darker back here. This is solid earth squares. These are half slabs, and half slabs let light through. So it's very light over here until you get directly under the fountain, because these are full blocks of burnt quartz. Now, I was looking at this burnt quartz and thought, wouldn't it be cool if we could get a whole bunch of these things? Let's actually do... Yes, come here, Mr. Saw. Thank you. I just want to see what this looks like. I know it's not going to have connected textures, but I figured it would look like a tiled... See, it's not supposed to have connected textures. But why is it connecting there and not here? Oh, because it's going into... Oh, that actually works pretty well. That means... it's self-patterning in our particular, because it's going into the actual, there's covers over here. So it's cutting into that cover as well as rendering itself, which means it cannot render a connected texture. But these are not hindered by such, which means we could actually have a nice, interesting pattern around the outside edge. I kind of like it. So that's basically what I want to do. Now, of course, my curiosity is going to be, there's dripping water right there, and it's not coming through. Let's put that there, that there. Go to a second stack. This is going to take a lot, but I do... What is that? Oh, those are panels. Oh, God. Wrong measurement. Panels. Panels, even more covers. Even more covers. Okay, they're all covers now. I like being able to just drop my saw. It's nice. And we hook up these edges right here. Micro block sealing. It's gonna be tedious, but I think it could work. Now, the thing is it's a little too shiny. I don't know. It's actually relatively light down here. It's going to be darker down there. But what I'm thinking about doing is using some redstone lanterns. I made a whole bunch, but they're trapped in this thing somewhere. I have a theory, by the way. This might be an intentional feature. It might be because there's no chest that was actively left on that frequency, then the inventory gets lost. I'm going to actually have to ask the author, but if that's the case, that makes these things inferior to Ender storage, not superior. So, I don't know. I'm going to have to actually ask and see what's going on with that. But for the time being, I have a whole bunch of materials for the slums I'm going to have to remake. Let's put this. Whoops, not that way. Let's aim for the center. Aim for the center. There we go. So, okay. I think that looks pretty good. The striping is a little weird. You see this kind of like light, dark. There's a dark stripe, light stripe. So it's kind of like, eee. But I think I'm going to go with it. I might swap these out to regular, the edging. I might swap to regular, like maybe smooth stone tiles instead. But yeah. I like it. So this is what I'm basically thinking of. I'm going to have some lanterns that are going to be sticking up, sticking down out of the ceiling. So basically, do I have any? No. Let me see if I can go make some real quick. Is it a redstone? Redstone. Lamp. Let's put that up there, put that up there, and for giggles, refill those. So what I'm thinking is, let's do... One, two, three, so 4 actually. I want these things hanging low, and I actually want levers sticking off of them like they're kind of haphazardly put there, you know? I kind of like that. I think that maybe I could actually change that lever up to something else, but I don't know. You know, here's something. If we get a redstone block and cut it into covers, do the redstone covers still give off a redstone signal? I don't think so. Glowstone covers give off a glowstone light. That still works. Glowstone microblocks still glow, but I don't think that I can actually get a redstone signal out of a redstone microblock. I don't know. I'll have to check that. But I kind of want these hanging low. The only thing I have a gripe about is that I'm forced to use the levers. So, maybe? Let's get this, and let's do... I'm going to put a lamp right there, then I'm going to kill this. Lever, okay. What do I think? We get a connected kind of a scalloping effect right there. I think that's cool. It hides the lever, but it does look a little too decorative for some place that's supposed to be secretive. It seems to me like these should be littered about kind of haphazardly, not. It shouldn't seem like decor. It should seem like junk. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know. I'm kind of undecided on this. I really am going to have to think about it. Okay. I wanted to get more done this episode. I was hoping to cut and do more. I'm going to have to cut this short, unfortunately, however, because of this. I got to figure out what's going on in this chest and figure out what happened to my inventory. In the meantime, I will actually have to... I'm hoping that you guys haven't radically adopted this method and then suddenly lost everything. That's really going to make me cranky if that's the case. So don't do this multi-chest thing, this multi-toolbox thing, until I can actually get this ironed out. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to go ahead and go over here. Actually, let me pick this up. I'm going to go over here. And as per usual, first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the new microblocks in here. Let's fill that up. Burnt quartz. I'm going to put that there. That there. Okay. This goes right there. I'm actually gonna put that there. Put my Okay, I'm getting ready for the world download in case anybody is not paying attention. Basically, what I do is I leave everything right here in the gearbox, and you can actually grab the world download, download the world for yourself. You come to my base, you'll spawn just over the hill. Just over that hill right there in the other valley, right next to the old house. You walk over to the old house, come up the path up here, and you can grab all of my stuff in the gearbox and make use of it. There's a chest right inside the bottom floor of the Mage's Tower that has a tome of knowledge sharing for Thaumcraft. You can also use my staff of travel. I put it in the backpack. You can use my staff of travel, teleport down into the blood magic area, use my blood magic stuff, the whole 9 yards. It's very cool. I'm going to be busy over the weekend, so I'm not going to get as much done in terms of building as I wanted to. So we're still going to be a little behind on that, and I haven't even started the mansion yet. And now I've been set back on working on the black market because of the chest. So I'm going to have to look into it. My theory is this thing only retained its actual, that third tab, that third page of goods, because it was set to that. And as soon as it gets set off of that, I think it's bugged. But I'm going to check with the mod author. I will go back and ask them, and I will talk to you folks later. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.